Our Michigan fishing tour begins on the St. Clair River. This river is flush with life and connects Lake Huron to Lake St. Clair. Jeff and I grew up duck hunting this area. This is where we harvested our first mallards and caught our very first walleye. This is what we're going to be using today. This is just a crawler harness. So you put a worm attached to these two hooks and let the tail trail off the back. And the reason why I use such a big blade is because the slower you go, the bigger blade you want to be able to catch the current and get going. I'm actually going to be trolling with the current, so we'll be going downriver, and I'll want to set the speed to be about 1.8 to 2.1 miles per hour with the current. And I will typically run a 2-ounce bottom bouncer, which is what that big lead weight is there. It gets it down in the water column to the absolute bottom. And that bottom bouncer, it'll be bouncing off the bottom and kind of kicking up sediment, and that'll interest the fish. They'll come in and look, then they'll see this big tasty worm with this flash there, and hopefully they won't be able to help themselves and we'll get hooked up. Every spring, the Lake St. Clair River becomes a bustling highway for thousands of fishermen and millions of walleye. The walleye spawn in the St. Clair River because of the clean, cool water and the rocky riverbed that makes the perfect environment for them to lay their sticky eggs. The upper St. Clair River and lower Lake Huron is home to over 20,000 lake sturgeon as well. We have targeted these prehistoric dinosaurs before and even caught one over 70 inches. Holy cow, he's taking out line, boys. Ah! He's running out line right. Oh my goodness, he's huge, man. Walleye may not be as big and bad as sturgeon, but they are arguably one of the best tasting freshwater fish in the United States. That's a fish. Yep, fish. Got one. All right, first one of the day. That's awesome. All right. He is exactly 15 inches. So we're gonna be eating, pop him in the live well. I continued to try different spots along the river, but really didn't have any more luck. Well, not the day I was hoping for. Lost one, caught one, but that fish will be enough fuel for me to get ready for the next leg of our journey. We're gonna be headed out far, and I mean far. Lake Superior is so vast, it holds over 10% of the world's fresh surface water. The lake shoreline is over 2,700 miles, which is longer than the coastlines of California and Florida combined. The average water temperature is 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and storms on this lake can rival the ocean, with waves being documented at 30 feet high during bad storms. I intend to do what locals tell me hasn't been done before. Ride a PWC from Big Bay Marina to Stannard Rock Lighthouse, a journey of over 33 miles. But on the way there, I'm gonna do some trout fishing. So we're in 60 foot of water here, and I'm marking tons of fish, lots of stuff along the bottom. It's so crazy because we were in 400 foot of water for so long, and now it's 60. So let's see if we can get one of these guys. Just running big spoons, so lake trout will be opportunistic feeders, so an injured fish, especially one about that size, would be like a very normal food for them. So we're just kind of mimicking the food that's here. That's a fish. Doesn't feel massive. I don't want to lose another fish. Jeez. All right. There we go. Another, probably about that 15-inch mark. He smoked it. What astonishes me is their power, but this is a native Michigan fish, and this one doesn't have any fins clipped, so he's a natural fish. He's gonna go 15. You're allowed 5 a day. I let the last one go, but I'm determined not to let this one go. He's in. No chance of losing dinner. There's a storm blowing in right now. It's getting rough out here. I'm gonna try and stick it out a little bit longer. I'm gonna go over and try and check out the lighthouse so I can at least see it up close, and then hopefully get a few more fish, but it's getting pretty tough out here. Finishing out my journey to Stannard Rock, I got to thinking about how remote it truly is. It was an engineering marvel when it was built in 1883, and it was necessary to mark a significant submerged reef that was causing shipwrecks. Lighthouse keepers lived in extreme isolation without radio communication. Supplies were brought by boat, but if the weather was too rough, they had to make do with what they had. In 1962, the lighthouse became automated and no longer required a keeper. I find old lighthouses like this intriguing and wanted to spend more time fishing around it, but the weather got really rough and I had to begin my 2.5-hour ride back to Big Bay.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Greenway Outdoors YouTube channel. We love making videos like this for you and we hope you enjoy them, but the only way we can make them is with the help of our sponsors. So today's special sponsors that we hope you'll support are Savage Arms, Nosler Ammunition, Trijicon, and Boss Shot Shells.